Hello. In the question number 23, it has been asked the pair in which both the actinides show +3 oxygen state only. Here, what we need to say that the CM, NO, and BK, berkelium, right, can show oxygen states other than 3, okay, such as +4, +6, including 3, okay. But for actinium and LR, okay, it only shows +3 oxidation state. Why? If you write the electronic configuration for both of this is for the actinium and this is for LR. So if you lose the electrons from here, actinium gets the electronic configuration of radon, okay, which is a noble gas configuration. Whereas LR, if you lose the 3 electrons, which becomes LR3 plus. Now this is having radon along with that 5F14. So this is completely filled. So because of this and this, which is having noble gas configuration, and this is having almost pseudo noble gas configuration, okay, we will say these are going to show +3 oxygen state for these reasons. Okay, so I hope that explains this question. For the next question, okay, here we have been given question number 24, the complex showing activity against cancerous cells. The question is directly from Atkins. Okay, now just go into the bioinorganic chapter and you will find this under metal load drugs. Okay, so here we have a complex A which is very similar to cisplatin. Okay, it is called satraplatin, that is A. This is a ruthenium based drug. This is also a ruthenium based drug. Now what happens, how does cisplatin function? You have to understand cisplatin, it will lose water in our body, chlorine in our body, and there will be replacement of chlorine from this complex, and water will ligate over here. So there are 2 such water molecules coordinated, and then the DNA that is present in our body will now replace these OH groups and attach with the platinum. Okay. However, cisplatin has been not used right now these days because of the other side effects of this particular drug, okay, as an anti-cancer drug. But some modified drugs are now being used, such as this one, and this one. Okay. So here what happens, how these drugs function, let's understand. We have understood how cisplatin functions. Okay. Now, the ruthenium has an arene part over here, as you can see. Okay. Now, what happens is that this particular arene part, okay, will undergo an interaction like an intercalation of the biphenyl group. This is the biphenyl group with the hydrophobic part of the DNA core. Okay. And as well as there will be some amount of hydrogen bonding of the guanine, that is the G guanine base, okay, with the NH2 group of the EN ligand. So this NH2 groups will be undergoing some hydrogen bonding with the guanine base. Okay. Apart from that, the drug C, okay, this will be activated to ruthenium 2 state in the fiber, that means inside the body. All right. So these 3 drugs, okay, can be used as an anti-cancer drug, and that should be our answer for this particular question. Okay. Now let's go for the next question. Question is from nuclear chemistry. Consider the nuclear reaction X2349292. This is the mass number, this is the atomic number. If it is being added to a beta particle, then added to an alpha particle, it will form Y, leaving out a gamma radiation, and there is an emission of positrons, which is beta plus means positrons. So here, when you are adding a beta particle, that means you have to take one proton away from here, because the beta particle and the proton will combine, and we know that Z is equal to proton and neutron. Okay, so obviously this is going to form a neutron, and because of that, the mass number will not change. However, the atomic number will change. So here the beta particle and proton combines to form a neutron. Now this is further undergoing addition with the helium particle, which is having 4 units of mass number and 2 units of atomic number. So we will add simply 91 with 2 to give you 93, and this will form 238. Now this is undergoing positron emission. That means we have to subtract again 2 units of charge from here, that is the Z, and because this is having no charge and even the gamma radiation is having no charge and no mass, so mass number will not change, and so the unit that we will get for the mass number and for the atomic number will going to be 238 and 91 respectively. So our answer will be this. Okay, so I hope that clarifies the question you had made, and thanks for listening. Welcome to Saurabh Sir classes. Keep visiting.